Another thing I'll find sometimes with a to-do list with emotions is people will say like, well, I'm just not feeling any emotions, right? And that oftentimes comes up with high functioning people that don't want to get angry. They want to be really nice. They're big people pleasers. And so they try to block out any like feelings of anger or sadness or anything that they think could be problematic for anybody. And then they just end up becoming emotionally muted. And I explained to them that, and they like this analogy, I explained to them that our emotions are like a symphony. We can't just black out one. If we're going to black out our emotions, we tend to become emotionally flattened. And they're like, yeah, I really want to reconnect with my emotions, but how do I do it? And so then I bring in my emotion awareness wheel. So I'm going to get rid of my lower third here so you guys can see that fully. Just a moment. What it is, as you can see, is it's just a wheel of all kinds of different emotions. And I will, when I was seeing clients in office, I would actually keep a laminated copy of this. And I would give it to them and I would say, well, why don't you look at this and think about what some of those emotions are, when you do look at that to-do list, just to kind of stimulate yourself a little bit. But again, I also explain to them, I always want to frame things as strengths if I can, that the problem you're having of feeling emotionally disconnected is actually the flip side of your strength, which is that you're able to compartmentalize your emotions. And I tell them, I have other clients that actually need help learning to put their feelings aside and just get a job done sometimes. I tell them what may be happening is that you've gotten too good at that skill to the point where you've compartmentalized your emotions and you've forgotten how to reconnect with them. And so a way to do that is to stimulate your emotional vocabulary and start listing out some of the emotions that you feel as you do your tasks.